Good evening, good morning, whenever you may be watching this transmission. It is I, Mike Martins, broadcasting from Merritt, British Columbia. Wow, that was a mouthful. Whew. Anyways, what another phrase or a lame with a middle name or a last name with a first name that is quite a mouthful is Barack Hussein Obama. Try to say that 50 times fast. His full name is actually Barack Hussein Obama II. Yes. And why am I talking about this former, 44th president? Well, he endorses Trudeau for a second term. I'm going to say that again in case your ears didn't believe what I just said. Barack Hussein Obama II, let's get it technically right here, endorses Trudeau for a second term. Why? Why? See if anything plays here. It's broken.
An enormous endorsement in the final stretch.
Yeah.
Former U.S. President Barack Obama has
Hussein
chosen a horse in the 2019 Canadian election race.
Of course he did.
He tweeted his support for Liberal leader Justin Trudeau,
Of course.
saying, "I was proud to work with Justin Trudeau as president. He's a hard-working, effective leader who takes on big issues like climate change."
Woo! Why doesn't he take big issues like deregulating or fixing our banking system or whatever has to be done to the banking system? Because I don't even know anymore what needs to be done. Maybe get us off this fiat currency that we're just massively printing. Why doesn't he tackle issues like opioid crisis, murdering or killing our young children, and fentanyl crisis, just leaving so many teenagers in body bags? Why don't they go and why doesn't he tackle issues like housing crisis? 89% of Canadians are completely bought out of the market. The more time goes by, the less and less Canadians will never be able to get into the market. Period. Why doesn't he tackle money laundering issues? Why doesn't he tackle fixing our healthcare system? Why doesn't he tackle? No, it's climate change. But yet, he wants to fix the pipeline too. I don't know how this works. So maybe, my English no good, right? So maybe you teach me something here.
The world needs his progressive leadership now, and I hope our neighbors to the north support him for another term.
Oh my God, I'm going to throw up. As the federal party leaders are making their final bids for your vote, an influential former head of state from south of the border is giving his vote of confidence to Justin Trudeau. Oh my God, everybody, like a majority of Canada loves Barack Hussein Obama. They don't know the amount, well, this is my opinion, the amount of damage he caused. He hasn't spent as much as Trump has, but he did win the Nobel Peace Prize though, for I don't know why. So, former U.S. President Barack Obama tweeted Wednesday saying he hopes Canadian people will support him for another term. Thanks, my friend. We're working hard to keep our progress going. And replied Justin. Minutes after Obama's tweet Wednesday, Trudeau received more words of support from another prominent American, Bruce Heyman. I don't know who that is. A former U.S. ambassador to Canada. Bruce Heyman. I don't know who that is. Guys, if this doesn't actually ring a bell or if people who are climate change supporters, okay, please listen. If this doesn't ring bells to you or kind of make you think outside the box or maybe think twice, how many positive or spotlighted agendas were actually problematic to us that were spotlighted by governments? Okay, maybe World War II was when they announced, we're going to go to war and blah, blah, blah. Stuff like that. But how much spotlighted agendas are they putting front and center that's actually viable for us as human beings today? Not really. You never see anything that's front and center while this hand's doing this. Hey, look at this. This hand back here is doing that, and you can't see what's going on. And this, for climate change, pro-climate change advocates and all those people and those warriors, I don't got a lot on my channel anyway, but this should spark some concern. I don't even want to read this. I'm going to throw up. Green leader Elizabeth May said later on Wednesday that she was surprised a former U.S. president would endorse a Canadian or engage in Canadian politics. We're lucky that's all they're engaging in, and they're not taking us over. Clearly, we remember the bromance, so there's always that. But I think it's important for Canadians to decide who forms government, May said in Victoria. Is that the one that looks like she lost in a talk show and she looks mad, wears glasses? The clearest and the best result for this election is if we avoid a false majority. Give me a break. Oh, like, you're not going to win the election, May, so get over it. So this, guys, front and center, remember? Guys, please, just hear me, please. I'm asking, open your ears for 1 second. Whenever something's front and center, you know what should be front and center? Housing affordability. Well, there's several ways. The best way to tackle this is to increase average wage earners. Average wage, not minimum wage. Average wage earners need to earn more to be able to buy a $2 million tear-down bungalow built in 1911 in Vancouver. And if they want to go 100 miles out of Vancouver, $850,000. So people can't get into any of the markets. People can't. The affordability. The banks, I'm afraid, I don't want regulation, right? I don't want like federal regulation of the banks, but I want at least banks to adhere to all the garbage they're doing and getting people into these Ponzi loans and then using securities and betting on mortgages to lose. Guys, we're in a really bad situation. The homeless crisis is phenomenal. Look how many people in Edmonton are homeless in minus 20-degree temperatures. You gotta be kidding me. He's an effective leader who takes on big issues like climate change? Okay, that's it. No more politicians can take jets anywhere. That's it. The politicians need to stand up. They gotta stop driving everywhere. They gotta take their bikes and they gotta walk. They gotta start flying. Flying anywhere? No, you go by steam tramp or whatever, those steamships that go across the ocean and stuff. Resurrect the Titanic. Get the politicians on there when they're going across the sea, across the North Atlantic there. Why don't you put all the politicians on there? Stop with these jets. Leonardo DiCaprio, what was it, last year? The guy was discussing climate change, about how he was in Edmonton, and in the morning it was minus 3 degrees in Calgary. They're filming a movie there. It was minus 3 degrees, and then by 4 p.m. that afternoon, it raised to 22 degrees Celsius. This climate change is going to destroy us. He did this huge speech in front of everybody, and this climate change is getting worse. Either this guy has no idea what the heck he's talking about, which I think he doesn't. It's a Chinook. It happens. Look it up. It's been happening since the time of Moses. Anyways, back on topic. Barack Hussein Obama II endorses Trudeau for a second term. Comment below. Look forward to reading your comments. Thanks for watching.